Hello everybody and welcome to Cool Party Guys Reviews. Today we are talking about Final Destination 5.
I'm making the skull from the poster.
Oh, you are? Cool. I saw it in 3D. You saw it in
Regular D.
regular Ds. You didn't have as many Ds as me.
No.
Just because I went to LA and got some plastic surgery. Yeah.
Final Destination 5.
For those of you who don't know what the Final Destination franchise is, you probably didn't watch Final Destination 5. But it's basically the most important part to know about this movie is the elaborate death sequence at the beginning. There's one for each of them.
Yep.
Some of them aren't as elaborate as others. It's a bridge collapse. A bunch of 20-somethings are on a bus, and kid has a vision about the bridge collapsing. He saves some people. Death comes back for them. The only thing new is the idea that if you kill somebody, you take their lives and death skips you. So that's the new concept this time around. Everyone has sort of a new idea of approaching this death idea.
Like how to avoid it or how to save off death for a little bit.
Death has a design, blah blah blah. You know this if you're watching Final Destination 5. You know all this, you're invested. What are your initial thoughts of this movie? How do you feel about it?
So I saw it, one, in not a very nice theater. Well, it's like, whatever, but like, the audio seemed unimpressive. It was not in 3D. There were a bunch of kids that were talking. I understand like this type of movie will get like the laugh or the gasp or like the, oh shit, did you see how that? Yeah. Like, I understand that. But like my theater, there was just like the kids talking the whole time, like, about the movie and about other stuff, and that probably ruined the experience some. But I don't know if just seeing it in 2D hurt it, but I thought the special effects, especially in the bridge sequence, were really bad. It just looked green screened. It looked like After Effects cracks were drawn on the bridge, and it just didn't really pull me into the movie. I don't know. I appreciate the franchise, and I think they're fun and whimsical, and hey, that's, you know what's gonna happen. Like the first movie, you were like, how, what, but now you know it's going to happen, and you're kind of going to see how they do it this time.
Yes.
I don't know why this wasn't straight to DVD, like some of The Crows, or straight to TV. Like I don't know what this
3D.
Well, they wanted money. That's the reason. But that's kind of where I feel it falls in line with the franchise. What about you?
I really like Final Destination. I'm not gonna lie. It's a franchise that holds a that guilty pleasure part of my heart. It goes out to Final Destination. I really like the first one, like the second one even more. Third one's okay. Fourth one was awful, so I'm sort of like on a low coming into this fifth one, so I was actually pleasantly surprised. I thought the kills were clever.
How was the 3D?
The 3D is actually really well done in some of the kills. Some of them don't even make use of the 3D.
Yeah.
But I think where they do use 3D, it's clever enough. It's not the overt trying to poke stuff at you all the time. That does happen though. Because
I wonder, like, I have a feeling that you liked the kills that were in 3D more than the non-3D ones, and I liked the ones that, because like that were,
my favorite kill was not in 3D.
Okay, because the ones I could tell were supposed to be in 3D. Watching them in 2D is just it's just like in slow motion. And you're just like, yeah, I'm not watching in 3D.
No, one of the kills I really enjoyed, probably my favorite, was actually not in 3D. So. Yeah, I think it was clever. There's always the heightened tension. There's a scene with LASIK eye surgery. There's a scene with a screw and balance beam gymnastics. You grip the handles of your seat if you're one of those people. I didn't.
Where I feel this franchise has gone awry is that it's become tired. In the sense, like I said already, you know what's going to happen. It's like, spoiler alert, everyone's going to die except maybe one person, or two people, or no. I mean, so you're going just to watch these kills, and there's actually a YouTube video out there that's just all the kills from the Final Destination movies,
which is also in the credits of the movie.
Right, and so it's like, why don't you just watch that? Like that's where I feel like this movie fails. They haven't, and other franchises get tired also, but then they do something new or fresh. And this one of you can kill someone to live didn't raise it enough for me.
Okay, well here's probably the most important part of the movie for me. There are those movies that when you get to the ending, they completely undermine everything you've seen thus far.
Yeah.
I think this movie is the complete opposite. I think the ending is so damn brilliant.
The ending makes the movie.
And it makes the movie. It takes everything that was sort of okay, mediocre, and makes it actually really brilliant.
Ooh.
Okay.
It makes
For
the
somebody
movie.
to have thought of this, the 5th iteration, not the
Okay,
second one or the
sure.
3rd one, I have my hats off to them. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily like it redeems the movie. You're not going to go in and say, "Oh man, this was fantastic." But the ending for me was so satisfying that I ended up enjoying the whole experience.
So winding closer to our ending, dude, how awesome would that be if like shit fell on us right now? That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, if we just running up to our ending, my score, I would give this movie a 1.8.
A 1.8.
It gets close to 2. Like I said it before in some of these other
1.8 was close to 2.
My math is there. I said it in some of the other reviews we've done where this movie would be a lot of fun on Netflix if you have friends over and you're just, you know, drinking or doing whatever.
I disagree. 3D, if you don't see it in 3D, I would say skip it. But
well, don't see it in theaters. But if you're at home and you have something else going on and it's in the background
at
of a
home,
party.
if you don't have a 3D television, I also say skip it.
Okay. Well, 1.8, I don't think it's worth watching in theaters. It's not a total waste. Some of the deaths are cool, but ultimately very forgettable.
Okay, I'm a little, you know, more positive, as we already know. I'll go as high as 2.5.
Ugh.
Because I really love these Final Destination movies, the earlier ones, and
When
the
does that
ending.
When does that quit? Though you can't just because you love the first one.
But
like,
this one was actually very close to what I like about the first and the second one. It does everything in a, you know, the same manner that I loved. And the third one and the fourth one kind of missed the mark in that idea. So it was sort of like, this should have been the second movie. This should have been the third movie. One of that idea. And so I enjoyed it. I like the 3D. And like I said, the ending is brilliant and makes the movie for me. 2.5 is, you know, it's half a score.
so if you disagree with us, don't kill us. But let us. I'm just gonna do those puns now.
They're not gonna kill us. Death is gonna kill us.
But maybe their death is after them, and they're trying to avoid death, and they want to kill us because we're not innocent because we gave it a bad review.
If you try and kill me, I'll fuck you up.
Nah. Those are our thoughts. Let us know yours in the comments below. Watch our other views. You can subscribe. You can do all that stuff. Until next time.
I'm the coroner.
Cool party guys. Cool party guys.